Yo, what's going on, gang? Today, is it worth it to pre-order the Vault Edition of Black Ops 6? I have like friends ask me this. I've gotten in comment sections like throughout the release, I guess, of Black Ops 6. Is it worth it to get the Vault Edition? And their honest answer of that is like, that's so up to you, man. Like, you don't get anything in the Vault Edition to necessarily enhance your gameplay. Like, you're not, obviously, it's not like you get anything that's going to like set the bar high. Now, I will say this, one thing you do get, Gobblegum pack. If you're a big zombies player, you will get a Gobblegum pack. But other than that, it's really just a cosmetic thing when you get the Vault Edition. My big thing, I'm a big fan when Call of Duty does like a physical release and they have like the Juggernaut mini fridge or the NVGs or anything like that, you know, like that for me is huge. And we don't have that anymore. Next best thing is the Vault Edition. Now, the only reason I went Vault this year, I like Mastercraft weapon builds. We first saw this in BO4 and Blackout, and they were awesome. Like, so for the LR762, I mean, that looks so crazy. The shotgun combat knife, any of these guns, they just look really cool. We'll be able to actually showcase these during beta. So if you're still unsure, you're like, oh, those look cool, but I don't know if I want to spend the money for it. When beta drops, I will be able to use those and these operators as well and show you. So right here, it talks about like what you get for the regular edition compared to the Vault Edition. I'll zoom it in. So quite literally the only thing you do not get is you still get the Woods Operator Pack if you pre-order. You know, you still get early access to beta. You just don't get like the first season Black Cell, Hunter versus Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft, and the Gobblegum Pack. Other than that, you really get everything else. So again, gang, it really comes down to preference. There's just not anything special in terms of like what you get compared to what you don't in terms of like performance. Like if you don't get Vault Edition, you're still getting early access. I mean, even if you have Game Pass on Xbox, you're still getting to play beta early. So pre-orders might not necessarily matter for you if you are on console, like on Xbox compared to PlayStation. If you're on PlayStation, you have to pre-order 100%. Yeah, it just comes down to what you personally want, man. And for me, I thought the Klaus operator was really sick. If you play Cold War, if you play zombies, you know who Klaus is. So it's gas to kind of see these operators kind of come back. The Warden looks crazy. So I'm pretty stoked. So I went ahead and got it. But again, gang, there's no like superior reasoning for getting, you know, like a deluxe compared to the standard, especially with Call of Duty, because as long as you pre-order the game, if you are not on Xbox, then you are getting access to early beta, which is super nice. Like that is a nice feature to pre-order. You know, but yet again, I mean, if you're not broke, you hear me. Just get the Vault Edition. But gang, listen, if you are new to the channel, enjoy the content, man. Hit that sub. Crush that like. I hope that clears things up if you're unsure like what the different editions get, because in all honesty, the Vault Edition not necessary. If you don't have like $100 to drop on a game, not necessary at all. In the same sense, it's only what, $30 more than the regular game. With that being said, actually revert the closing statement. Game's $70, okay? Let's say like you're like, oh, I'm not getting the Vault Edition, but you're someone who likes to get the Black Cell pass like for the season 1. That's $30. The Black Cell is $30. So buying the game and getting the first Black Cell tier pass alone is the same price. So if you just go ahead and spend it, then you don't have to buy the first Black Cell. So in reality, you're going to spend the same amount of money. If you do not get the Vault Edition, you buy the game and they get the Black Cell, you spent the same amount of money and you missed out on the Gobblegum pack, all the operators, and the Mastercraft collection. So that's super valid. So boom, right there. If you're going to get the game and you know you're going to get the Black Cell pass, one of them dweebs who think the Black Cell pass is gas, go ahead and buy the Vault Edition. If not, you're losing money, 100%. If you buy the regular game, Black Cell after the fact, you sold the bag, 100%. Gang, catch you tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it.